1. Story outline: Samson and Delilah. The story of Samson and Delilah reminds us just how important it is to guard our hearts and follow God's way. The summary from Scripture starts with Samson's birth was announced by an angel during a dark time for the Israelites. Israel was under the rule and oppression of the Philistines. Samson was born a Nazarite and was set apart with supernatural strength from God to do his work in the nation of Israel. Samson became great in his own eyes and began to pursue women outside of God's plan for his life. During his wedding sermon to a Philistine woman, Samson was so humiliated by her and the wedding guests that he sought revenge by killing 1,000 Philistine men. Samson then fell in love with a beautiful Philistine woman named Delilah. The rulers in Philistine came to Delilah and offered her money if she found out what made Samson so strong. Delilah went home and made a great meal for Samson and asked him what made him so strong. Samson responded that if he was tied up with 7 new bowstrings that had not been dried, he would lose his strength. Delilah went and told the rulers, who instructed her to tie up Samson in his sleep. To Delilah's surprise, Samson had tricked her and was able to break free. Samson again told that he would lose her strength if tied up with bowstrings, but that they had to be new and never used. Delilah again tried to trap Samson while he slept, but he was able to break free. Delilah was very hurt by Samson and questioned his love for her since he could not share his secret to his strength. The next day Delilah asked Samson continually about his strength and bugged him so much that he finally told her the secret to his strength, that he was given his strength at birth by God and that if his hair was cut he would lose his strength. That evening as Samson slept, Delilah cut his hair and called in the Philistines. The Philistine men were able to capture Samson. They barged in, gouged his eyes out and took him to prison in Gaza. The Philistines brought Samson out before a great crowd of rulers and thousands of people gathered in the temple to celebrate his capture. Samson's hair had begun to grow back, and as he leaned against the pillars of the temple, he prayed to God for strength once more to defeat the Philistines. Samson used all of his might and pushed down the temple, killing himself and thousands of Philistines and rulers. God forgave Samson and still accomplished great things through Samson. It was through Samson's destruction of the temple and his death that the Israelites were freed from Philistine rule. 2. Bible references. Judges 16:1-31.